Hey guys, so we actually just finished filming some more X-Men reactions. So that was a lot of fun. So we have two X-Men videos going up today. Two X-Men videos going up today, and then we're gonna be posting a couple more in movie reaction. I have to post the schedule up for the week on the community tab so you guys can see that. So I just wanted to update you guys really quick on that. But that's what this video is about. So you can see the video is talking about the Marvels, and I think I want us to be a little bit honest here with some conversation. So. I've been seeing some comments. I'm not really going to highlight who said what or whatever. But I just wanted to address something I feel like wasn't really addressed properly in the video. And that's, concerning our opinion, not really liking the Marvels, but I feel like it opens up a really good conversation though. Because I feel like, if someone doesn't like a video, if someone doesn't like what we have to say, that's completely okay, man. That is literally completely fine. But I feel like it actually opens up a much needed short conversation about the quality of films and the quality of action movies, right? And specifically like Marvel movies and other superhero films in general. So the main takeaway for me is the difference between Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and the Marvels really just comes down to a great story. You cannot tell me, let us please be honest here. Please, and I'm saying this very nice. Please be honest, guys. You cannot tell me that the Marvels was a better story than Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Please. Please. I I don't I do not think so. Okay? There was a couple things that, and I felt like our opinion for the Marvels and not really liking it as much as we wanted to. I think that was pretty fair, but that's just my opinion on my opinion. And that's all right. That's all right. But I feel like the Marvels was lacking a lot in its story. It was lacking heart. It was lacking feel. And the real takeaway for me was the cons. I love the family dynamic with the cons. And I'm like gonna be switching my hand because it hurts. But yeah, the family dynamic with the cons. Like that was like a main thing for me. It was like seeing their dynamic and how they were on screen, and like it kind of reminded me of like my family. Like I loved those moments, and we reacted to and laughed at those moments because they were funny. They were great moments. And looking at Kamala too, she was also a standout and a shining point of the story. Her script, I think, was pretty decent. It fit her character. She's probably one of the most comic book accurate characters I've seen on screen. One of the most comic book accurate characters that I've seen on screen. So I don't think there's an issue so much with Kamala or Iman. I love Iman Vellani. I love her portrayal. We literally defend and still defend Miss Marvel as a series on Disney Plus. I still think it's one of the better Disney Plus series released because Iman understands the character. She's a fan of Marvel in general, so she understands what needs to be done with that character, right? But Monica Rambeau, of course. Okay, like Tiana Parrish did an amazing job, and I actually did like what they did with Brie Larson as a with her character with Carol. They stepped up her energy level. They stepped up her performance. They stepped up a lot of what was missing in the first Captain Marvel film. So, and seeing the group dynamic together was fun for me. Absolutely love that. I loved seeing that. And that was probably the thing that intrigued me the most about the movie prior to seeing it. Now, I did not watch any videos or any reviews. I did not read any reviews for this film. I did not really hear too much about the fan reaction. I knew a couple people liked it, a couple people didn't like it. I heard a lot of mixed reactions. But this is a lot of our own opinion, and I still stand by this. Taking away those good things from the film, the movie was not the best in terms of its story. It was literally just okay. There was a lot of things missing from that film. The writing was kind of janky. The plot structure was janky. The story was missing. It was kind of basic, base level. The villain was a little boring. And that kind of disappointed me because I wanted more from the villain. Her motive was pretty simple. Whatever. Sometimes simple villains are okay. But you don't always have to have this one villain that's just trying to, destroy the universe like Thanos. That's not what I'm saying. But, I felt like her story was just genuinely a little boring. And what they were trying to do with the film, which is a little bit boring from a story structure standpoint. I don't think the story was its strongest point of the film, and I think that that's okay. Does it make the movie complete and utter trash? I don't think so. but it was very forgettable for me. I don't think I would necessarily watch it again or want to watch it again anytime soon, at least. Maybe I'll be open to watching it again in the future. But as of right now, I don't really feel the need to want to go back and rewatch that. Guardians, I could rewatch that all day, every day. You know, James Gunn did something with that story that literally brought tears to my eyes. I was crying several times in that video. I was an emotional wreck that day. I was an emotional wreck for the rest of the day because of that film. And if you can bring that out of me, you know, that says something. I'm not saying I have to cry, but and yeah, I did laugh at some points in the Marvels. There were some funny moments and things. But overall, I just feel like it was a lackluster story. Very 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 for me. It's not as bad as Madam Web. It's not as bad as some of the worst films I've seen within the last couple years. No, not at all. But it's you cannot argue and say that it's stronger than any other Marvel movie that was better. I just don't really think so. Now, if you enjoy the movie personally and you had a great time in the theaters with friends and family and whatever, that's good. And I'm genuinely happy for you guys who enjoyed that film. Seriously. Like, I did respond to some people in the comments saying that I enjoyed that I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And I do mean that. Like, if you had, like, the main thing about a movie too at the end of the day is if you're having fun with the film, if you're having fun watching it with, especially if you're with friends and family, and you're enjoying it and you're just having a good time, that's all that matters at the end of the day. I have my own things and my own standards for things that I value, for things that I value in my life, things that I value from movies, things that I want to see from movies, expectations that I personally have. And I don't think that the Marvels had or met those expectations. And I think that is also okay. So I just felt like this would open up a good conversation in the comments with you guys, how you're, you know, about the state of Marvel. I know they're going to be making changes, and there have been a lot of shifts at Disney, and there's been a lot of changes in general, and the new phase is going to be coming out too. Deadpool's coming out. That's going to be exciting. We have some awesome potential for what's going to be happening with the X-Men and also Fantastic Four. So we're going to be seeing a lot of things. So I'm looking forward to the MCU. I don't think there's any real superhero fatigue, but even Bob Iger himself recently made a statement saying that he doesn't believe in superhero fatigue. He believes, and someone correct me in the comments if I'm saying this quote wrong. I believe I said that, you know, he's saying that he believes that people just want great stories. They just want genuinely good stories. So if the CEO is saying that for a company, I mean, come on. I don't think the Marvels was that. It wasn't dog doo-doo, no, but it wasn't the best. And I think that's a very fair and valid opinion. There were times where I really tore apart a movie, like Madam Web. But no, the Marvels is not that bad. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like this opens up a nice conversation, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. If you agree or disagree with me, that's okay as well. Just I want to hear your reasoning behind it. And again, it's not going to be a cool back and forth conversation with me saying, "Oh, you're wrong for liking the Marvels." Like, no, like that's not me. I don't care if you like it or don't like it. You know, you're entitled to your opinion just as much as I'm entitled to mine. And if you found some joy and happiness from watching the Marvels, I am genuinely happy for you. The world is too much of a dark place for me to be mad at somebody being happy. Especially if it's a movie that you enjoy. That's all right. The world is too dark, man. The world is too dark. You got to find happiness where you can. So anyways, that's it. I hope you guys made it all the way to the end of this video. See you in the next one. X-Men episodes are coming up. Appreciate you guys. Peace.